Boogie2988, I don't know why I pronounce it like that, 2988, put out a video a couple hours ago, about 5 hours ago. It says it was uploaded. Pretty much talking about the whole Tess Holiday phenomenon. And those of you who caught my live hangout last night here on YouTube, which has since been taken down because it needs some edits before it goes live. Anyway, um, he puts out this video talking about the whole Tess Holiday phenomenon and how she does not encourage people to lose weight. And that's what kills me about this, is that you're a plus size model and you're not making an attempt to stay healthy. Well, you maybe can be healthy because you could be fat and be healthy. You could take medication that adjusts your chemical levels in your body to accept the fact that you're fat and to accept the fact that you're that way and big and whatever. And you could train your body to adapt to it, and maybe that be the norm. Um, However, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm a big dude myself. I mean, you wouldn't want to see this naked either. Half the time, I wonder why the women that that I have been with, including my current girlfriend, ever wanted to see it in the first place. But the thing is that I've noticed that this is a cycle, and it's not just with weight gain. I want to lose weight. I want to be able to walk into a Hot Topic one day, or a Spencer's one day, or somewhere that sells cool merchandise like that. I want to be able to go in there, pick out a shirt, even if it's a 2X, because that's the fucking highest that these idiots go up to, and buy it and wear it. I want to be able to wear that kind of stuff. What I don't have a problem with, or what I do have a problem with, I should say, is the fact that they don't cater to bigger people. You know, sorry. The target demographic for pro wrestling is this. And when you and when you don't sell merchandise that fits that, you're losing money. But anyway, that's besides the point. The whole Tess Holiday thing kind of has me perturbed and tilting my head to the side like a dog and going, "Whoa." But here's the thing that I see in this. I kind of equate it to marijuana back in the day. Now I don't smoke marijuana. I never have, never will. Don't see the point in it. And if you do it and you could see the point in it, that whatever floats your boat. I mean, I had a friend of mine back, and this is not a video for advocating or not advocating marijuana use. I've seen the effects that it has on people in my family, and I've seen the effects that it has on other people in my life, and because of that, I choose not to do it. But I I had a friend of mine once tell me that, oh, well, it just helps you forget about all your problems. And I used to tell him about marijuana. Okay, you go buy $15 worth of marijuana and you smoke it. Okay, get a 3 hour high or whatever, and that helps you forget about your problems for those 3 hours. Okay, that little bit of time. After that 3 hours, you start to get a little hungry, so you eat all the damn food in your house. Well, now you're down from your high, your problems are still there, and if not now, you have more problems because you're out $15 and all your food is gone. So you have no money to go buy the food that the weed just made you eat. Now, I know people are going to comment below and say, Joe, you don't get it. We, it has a lot of medical health, proficiencies, and that may be true. Somebody who has cancer, like Sons of Anarchy, one of the characters has cancer and is constantly smoking weed on the damn show. Okay, yes, there are medical benefits of it. But to sit there and go out and waste some money on it and just to sit around and do it when you're bored, it makes no sense. Not to me anyway. It may make sense to you. Whoever floats your boat. Getting back to the original point. Um, but it used to be weed was bad for you. It used to be, well, weed is bad, it's a drug, blah, blah, blah. People put their own spin, including the government, but that's a whole nother video. The government put their spin on it, people put their spin on it, and now all of a sudden here lately, more and more, it's become the norm. States are legalizing it, they're taxing it, they found out they can make money off of it. Okay, whatever. Maybe in 5 years I'll be token up. I don't know. Probably not. But it'll become legal. It'll become the norm. We'll have a bunch of idiots running around high on the roads and they'll get DUIs out of it and whatever. Same thing goes for being overweight. It used to be, oh man, back in the early mid 2000s and even like the earlier part of this decade, 2010, we were like, oh my lord, it's such an epidemic. Our kids are getting so fat. Michelle Obama comes in and does the whole thing with the school lunch program because kids are getting so fat, which, that prompted kids to go to change.org and put petitions wanting their Taco Tuesdays back and all this. And you had the whole Morgan Spurlock documentary, Super Size Me, come out, and where the kids were suing McDonald's for making them fat and obese and overweight. Man. But slowly but surely, we've taken something that is epidemic in our country, and it's now becoming normal. It's now becoming okay. Tess Holiday goes out there and says it's okay to be big. You don't need to lose weight. She doesn't advocate it. She has tons and tons of haters who hate on her because of what she's doing. And don't get me wrong, she's a beautiful lady. I like bigger women. I could never fuck a skinny woman a day in my life because I feel like if I get, anywhere near a skinny woman, sexually I'd break her in half. But that's beyond the point. That's just my preference. Give me something to hold on to. But anyway, my girlfriend is trying to lose weight right now because she wants to feel better about herself. She wants to live longer. So, let me see here. Give me one moment. I got to pause this real quick. Anyway, so like I was saying, she does nothing to tell people, hey, what I'm doing is not necessarily wrong, but it's not necessarily right either. Now, I'm of the firm opinion that I'm 30 years old, and I'm probably going to outlive half of the skinny motherfucking doctors who tell me to stop this. I realize that. But the problem is that you're a role model. When you're a public figure, like what this woman now is, you have to sit there and set a certain standard of morality. So basically what you're doing is you're telling kids it's okay if you get fat because you could be a model anyway and you can make lots and lots of money off of this and people will look up to you. What she doesn't tell people and what is clearly irrelevant is that if you look on her Tumblr, if you look on her Facebook, the girl made the cover of People magazine, I think it was recently. Okay, that's all well and good. Okay, you're telling kids you can make the cover of People magazine and make lots of money, but like I was saying, if you look at her Tumblr, if you look at her Facebook, the people who tell this woman that she's a fat piece of shit far outweigh the people who tell this woman that she's beautiful. And that's wrong. And I'm not saying it's, by any means that it's right. But that's what the internet gives people. It gives people a voice and it gives people a, you know, it it gives people a chance to be assholes. And at the end of the day, no matter what laws we make in this country, no matter if we ban guns, no matter which the gun issue is a whole nother point with me. If we ban guns, if we sit there and, put chips in us that make us behave or whatever, at the end of the day, you can't take away someone's right to be an asshole. You just can't do it. The whole chip thing will never happen. We're not going to LoJack people. People won't stand for it in this country. You put it to a vote, people are going to vote it down every time. The public, they start doing that, there will be, if you thought Baltimore was bad, there will be riots in the streets. You can't take away people's rights to be an asshole. And it's not just here in the United States. The internet is worldwide. You cannot do that. People have a natural thing in their head when they think something's wrong. They want to comment on it. That's what the internet gives us. Now, granted, people are sitting there saying, "Oh, well, the world is big, and until we can find," like Boogie said, the world's getting bigger, and until we can find a way to make it stop, fat people need clothes too. Okay, yeah. I got this Paul Heyman shirt off WWE. It's a damn 4X. and which I could probably wear a 3X, but I like my clothes a little bit baggy. Okay, I can't sit there and tell you, yeah, tell you no, I don't want to go buy clothes, because I miss the days of being able to walk into a damn, you know, a Hot Topic or whatever, and I miss those days of being able to walk into a mall, go into a store, buy something, try it on, and I'll buy it. I miss that, and that's what I'm trying to get back to. They sell wrestling shirts in Hot Topic nowadays. When I was a kid growing up, Hot Topic just had started, and they were nowhere near as big as what they are today. You know? You didn't shop in Hot Topic unless you were in the goth crowd when I was in school. Okay? If they saw you in Hot Topic, oh, he's a goth. He's a, he's dark and worships the devil. But it's not like that anymore. The same thing for Spencer's. I walk into Spencer's. I like a lot of the t-shirts they sell. I like a lot of like you know, the pants that they sell there, the sleep pants that they sell in there for pajamas. I can't wear it. Too big. My ass is too big for it. I mean, what do you want me to say? So at the same time, I'll never be a model, because would you want to see this face all over the damn news? But if you're a role model, and the girl from my thing is like probably my age, and she was big growing up. I was big growing up too. From the time I was about maybe 8 or 9, all the way up until now, it's gotten worse. It's gotten bigger, and it's not better. You know, when I go swimming outside, when I go swimming, I wear a fucking tank top because I don't want people seeing my fucking stomach. Okay? Nobody wants to see this naked. It's just how it is. It's not normal. And then people are going to go, well, what? All the fat people, all the chubby chasers like me out there who are in support of this woman are going to go, well, what's normal, Joe? Why can't this be normal? Because we found medically that it's unhealthy. We found medically that it leads to things like heart disease, diabetes, which I have now. It leads to strokes. It leads to high blood pressure. It leads to you losing your limbs. My grandfather had diabetes to the point where he lost feeling in both of his legs, and they took him. What's Tess Holiday going to look like in 3 years when she gets diabetes and has to have her legs amputated? She's not going to be modeling anymore. Let me know what you think about this. Leave a comment below. I thank you guys so much for watching. If you're big like me, or if you're a child right now watching this, put down the fucking ice cream. Go pick up a carrot instead. It tastes just as good. The whole Michelle Obama thing, school lunch was pathetic to begin with, and then they just had to go and make it worse, you know? And I don't get the whole human trend of it's an epidemic one day and then it's normal the next. Well, it's normal then once you find out that a lot of people are leaning in that direction, and once the momentum shifts and everybody starts doing it and you find out you can make money from it, that's when it becomes normal, and that's wrong. You're making money, Tess Holiday, off of telling people it's okay to be fat. Look at me. You know, she's basically saying, look at me, I can become a model, it's okay, but give me your money. It's not. And you should be ashamed of yourself, in my opinion. I don't see you posting photos of yourself working out. Granted, she's not posting photos of herself eating a damn McDouble either, but I'm sure she scarfs down 2 or 3 a day. You know, she's sitting there with the potato chips. Sitting there with these potato chips. Yes, I love potato chips. Sorry. Onion and garlic. But I imagine Tess Holiday's working on her modeling career like this, you know? Working on my modeling. I got a photo shoot coming up in 2 days I got to get ready for. The clothes that I'm modeling, I got to gain 20 pounds just so they'll fit around me. Oh, man. Isn't modeling wonderful?